Yo, I'm Brendan, and if you don't have a trust fund, just like I don't, then we've got to do something to take our financial future into our own hands. So today I'm going to share with you 11 ways to free up money, and then 4 ways to use that money that you freed up to grow your wealth and grow your net worth. It can be a little bit easier than you think if you do all 4 of these, but that's also the secret comment word for today. How many of these 4 money things are you already doing? Leave me a comment with the number. Let's go. The first way to free up money is to stop using your debit card. Despite what Dave Ramsey and others say, this is the not optimal way to build wealth. It also doesn't protect you as well if there's like fraudulent purchases and stuff, but that's sort of a separate discussion. What I'm talking about using is cashback credit cards. Then logically, you take the cash that you got from the cashback and you put it into your investments. Easy peasy. Number 2, did you know that you can negotiate your bills? You can just call up the service providers like your cell phone company or whoever you're kind of subscribed to and just ask them if there's discounts. Hey, I've been your customer for 6 years. Is there a discount for me this year? What if I need to leave to go to somebody else? Then is there a discount? Literally takes a few minutes per year, could save you hundreds of dollars. And there are actually services that will do this negotiating for you. I used to be a part of one, and I think I'm not anymore. I really should get back on that. But they would go and negotiate for you, and then they split the savings. So if they save you $60 per month on whatever your bill is, they take 30 and they give you 30, but you've done none of the work yourself. So it's a win-win for everybody. Number 3, become a doomsday prepper. Okay, not exactly that. But what I'm talking about is buying food in bulk when you have a great price and then freeze it, store it, vacuum seal it. Otherwise, just have this stuff on hand because you've got it at such a low price. You're not having to buy it over and over at a high price. You get it. And on a similar vein to that, number 4, meal prep. Cooking meals at home and bringing them to lunch instead of buying lunch every day can save you a crazy amount of money. Is it just me or are restaurants like insanely expensive nowadays? I feel like a bean and cheese burrito used to be $4 and now it's like $9. This is totally ridiculous. So obviously not doing that saves us money, but it's also probably going to help us to eat healthier too. I gained like 15 pounds last year just in 2024. And so this year I'm trying to eat almost exclusively from home, make all my own food if I can, or thank you to my wife who makes delicious and healthy food. I even made my own ice cream recently. I used milk, protein powder, Jell-O fudge pudding mix, and a little bit of cocoa powder. Mixed it all up. Is it as good as Ben & Jerry's? Definitely not. But it's worth eating and it satiates that desire at the end of the night whenever you want something sweet. I've also just been eating straight up ground beef from Costco. Even this fancy organic packeted stuff is cheaper than what they got at Target. So there we go. Then number 5 gets us all. Everybody right now is wasting money doing this. All of us have been victim to having too many memberships and subscriptions to things that we don't even use anymore. How many times have we forgotten to cancel that gym membership, that streaming service, whatever that like magazine or news subscription or premium service or whatever? It just charges us month after month after month. Here's the way to cancel it. Look in your phone right now and do this with me to see if you have anything that you're not currently using. If you have an iPhone, go to settings, go to your profile, which is that top thing with your name on it. Then you've got an option to click on subscriptions, and that's going to pull up all the things that you're subscribed to that you're actively paying for. And from here, you can actually go in and cancel stuff. So like if I wanted to cancel YouTube Premium, I could very easily do it from right here. Boom, cancel subscription. I've almost canceled YouTube Premium several times. There we go. That's an example of one that got me. I signed up for a free trial of You Need to Budget, forgot to cancel it, bought a whole year. So here we go. Now till August 30th, I've got it. Sneaky cheeky. Number 6, shop at secondhand stores. Things like clothes, furniture, books, you can often get like crazy good deals. And for us, we've done this with our kids because kids are growing so much so fast, it doesn't really make sense to spend a lot of money on new clothes for them. They're going to wear it 7 times and then they're going to be too big for it. So we go to a secondhand store nearby. We've gotten them things like snow clothes and stuff they're going to wear for like 1 season and then they're going to grow out of it. Number 7, all of us dads are going to love this one. Save money on electricity. We can save money on electricity through using energy efficient appliances, LED light bulbs, all that kind of stuff to save on our utility bills. I walk around the house and just turn off light switches. It's like my part-time job. There's nobody in this room. Why is the light on? Switch, switch, switch. Such a dad right now. This is not hard to do. This is low-hanging fruit. If you don't have all LED bulbs, you're just missing out. Number 8 is to only ever use a list whenever you're going to buy something. You make a list whenever you're going to go shopping, even at home, even on Amazon. You'll be like a crazy person over here, just like with your list of things to buy. But this way, what we do is we limit our impulse buying. I used to be a little bit of a weirdo whenever I worked at a Target store. It was like a physical, literal Target store. And I'd walk around the store doing my job and I'd look down and I would collect people's shopping lists that they dropped. For me, it was a little bit of like a study in human psychology because I was like, what do people care about? What must they do today? What's on their list? Most of the time, it was really boring stuff. It was nothing like deep and meaningful, but it was interesting for me. That was not a very exciting job. If I had to do that to be entertained, it was a boring job. Number 9, shop around for the best insurance rates. As we get older, especially for guys, odds are our car insurance rates are going to go down because we are reckless, foolish hooligans whenever we're like 19 to 25 years old. Maybe it goes on longer than that. I've spun out cars at later dates than that, but it was in a closed circuit environment, so it was okay. But if you've never asked if there's a deal or if you've never verified what exactly you're paying for with your insurance, maybe it's worth kind of reconsidering. We did this last year with our car insurance and I was like, why do we have such a crazy amount of coverage? I really don't think we need all of this. And so I just turned those knobs down a little bit. We saved hundreds of dollars a month. Number 10, we really can't do right now, but typically we could. That's refinance your loans whenever rates go down. As of right now, rates are like as high as they've ever been since I've been alive. But once they do start going down again, sometime in the future, it'll be a wise move to refinance. And we did this in 2021 with the mortgage of the house that I'm sitting in right now. We had a 2.875% 15-year mortgage, and we refinanced that down to a 2.25% 10-year mortgage. So over the life of the loan, we were going to save something like $18,000 just for doing that. A little bit of paperwork, super easy, save 18 grand. Like, why not? Number 11, DIY when possible. This could be anything from home repairs to beauty treatments and anything in between. You can learn so much on YouTube. Obviously, we're here right now. But for us, we remodeled our bathrooms, our old laundry room. I built us a new pantry, and I probably did 70% of the work myself, which is pretty amazing. We saved money because we didn't pay somebody to do it, added value to our house. We got everything done the way we want. Not all of it's totally finished, but it'll be finished someday whenever I finish the baseboard. And now, why do we do all this stuff? Why do we penny pinch and save money in these 11 ways? So that we can do these 4 things that actually help us to grow our wealth. The first thing is a really basic one. Just automate your savings first and foremost. So I recommend having at least a checking account and a savings account and set it up automatically to where a certain amount of cash is moved from your checking account into your savings account every payday. This is like bare minimum. If you do nothing else, at least do this. What it does for us is it creates a mental gap between the money we can spend and the money that we can save. Then that's related to the next one, which is automatically invest money every single month. For that, you're going to have to open a brokerage account or an IRA or something like that, but you set that up to happen automatically. You don't need to transfer the money every single month and go, transfer $200 to this account. No, don't do that. Just have it happen automatically, out of sight, out of mind. You wake up, the money's already gone. It's doing its thing. You almost treat it like paying a bill automatically. I think this is the single biggest contributor to our wealth growth over the years. Next is paying off high interest debt. So much of our debt right now is high interest that this is a pretty broad brush. Could be your mortgage, your student loans, your car loans, your personal loans, credit cards, payday loans, like almost anything nowadays is just a ridiculous rate. So if you have debt that you've gotten in the last 2 years, work really hard to pay it off. In fact, today I was writing a video talking about how much we should focus on paying off debt versus invest right now, because those tables have turned a bit compared to a few years ago. So stay tuned for that video. Subscribe if you don't want to miss it. Then the number 4 way that we can deploy our money to make our net worth grow is to take advantage of your employer match for your retirement savings. If you've got a 401k at work, if you've got a 403b, if you have something like that that's an employer-sponsored retirement account, and if you don't know for sure whether or not there's a match, go find out today. Talk to HR, talk to whoever that financial person is in the office. They're a nerd like me. They've got glasses and they don't have very much hair left. And just ask them, do we have an employer match to the retirement account? If we do, what does that mean? What do I have to do to get the match? How much is the match? Get all the details, and 9 times out of 10, at least, it's going to be worth taking advantage of it because it's basically free money. They're saying if you put in 3% or 6% of your check every month, then we're going to give you extra money on top of that directly into the account. It's like a 100% investing return. It's almost like a bonus that they're giving you, and you just have to opt into it. Do you want the bonus or not? Yes, I will take the bonus. Thank you. I haven't done all the math exactly, but I would estimate that employer matching on our retirement savings has made us at least tens of thousands of dollars, if not over $100,000 at this point in our careers. So absolutely worth doing. Don't forget to comment how many of those things you're already doing in your life. Thank you to the members for subscribing as always, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.